I beg patience all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Eivor, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
The governor's Burr. I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to Lunden 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery. Stow!
Oh. Sus. Oh.
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
Hey. Who the fuck do you think you are, pushing me around?
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Ugh. Fuck out of here.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
A quiet day once in a great...
Sit all down.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, is that it?
I will have dealings
Yes.
with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of Lunden's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of Lunden.
How do you do?
It is good to meet you, Reeve Stow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the Governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
Excellent.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
You're not too bad yourself.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lunden, Leech. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in Lunden for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
The hell? What's going on here?
God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visitive and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger, yes? Your governor.
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a letter on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the
They
killers
must
get
have
through?
been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about Lunden.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Oh dear. What is it? Doing notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. In Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I.
I didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It's a secret to keep.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
That sounds about right. Anything up here? Letter to Uba. Uba, my commander, my friend. I hope you are in high spirits in this warm weather. While Lunden never gets as cold as Norway, it rains here nearly every day. I feel as cold and grey as a fish. A common affliction here, I found. Still, the walls hold strong and our larders stay fat with bounty. I do not miss going a Viking. I've seen enough golden sunrises for my days. Now I'm ready to rest on my laurels and have my taste of the city's trollops. If you grow tired of sleeping on ships, or of wearing Eivor around your neck like a noose, there is always a throne for you here. Your brother-in-arms, Trigger. So he was in contact with the Ragnarsons. And he potentially, maybe he was joking, but he potentially was willing to give up the throne to him. Oh, here we go.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Okay. We can't track them down, I guess?
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
Is there more examination to do, or? Are you sure that there's nothing outside here? Okay, the track gets muddy, so we can't really follow it along. Uh-huh. There's something. Oh! Oh. I see. Who's this fella here? Why string him up here? Of all places.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in it. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of the guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't. The second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attack took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in Lunden.
The Leech hails from Wessex. Lunden is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
Can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
No. Let's get the show on the road.
The gods have been murdered! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whip of this fatted man.
Yeah.
The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. Keep away! Keep away!
All right.
The fight is over. Town hall will follow soon.
I'll leave it to it, I guess.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
Yeah. Okay. Desperate times, I guess. Sure. Alright. I guess this is the temple. Just gotta find a way in.
Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
Well guarded. Guarded by who? Why is it guarded?
Hey now.
Are these city guards? What's going on here? Alright, here we go. Let's squeeze on in here, see what we can find. Not this way. What is this for?
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
For the tools? I guess. Huh. Okay. Sure. Let's see what's through here. Oh? Britain shield. Is this a way out? Does this lead outside? I don't know. Oh?
Messages between the Leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the compass calls to strikes.
Orders from the compass. Governor Trigger means to interfere with our work. We must eliminate him now and make a grand show of it. Take his head if you desire, and serve his eyes to the river eels. His head and eyes will remain with me, for they greatly aid my work. We are the wet machines of an early age, and there is nothing about us that cannot be improved with effort and pain. The Leech. I've arranged a meeting with Trigger tomorrow morning to discuss the opening of the port to Francian concerns. This will be his last negotiation. Be ready with your tools. The arrow will bring his own. Father, Mother, and the sacred voice go with you. Hey, Father, Mother, sacred voice? I've heard that before, haven't I? Liber antiquae Diorum. Let our wretched origins be known. We are the instruments of the ancient gods. We are the refuse of an ancient world. Yet we are the hope for an era reborn. Let our great task be stated. We are the shepherds of our Creator's will. We are the curators of our Creator's tools. We are the new masters of the world they made. Let our loyalties be clear. The Father of understanding guides us. The Mother of wisdom inspires us. The sacred voice fills our hearts with boldness. Let it be known. We, men and women of the Order of the Ancients, are the natural arbiters of the world. Let all those who oppose us perish in pain. We are everywhere, and we are eternal. In the name of Mithras, the last warrior, go forth and dominate. Reclaim the world that is ours by will. Huh. That sounds very pleasant. Oh. Ah, I see. Back here again. Recruitment orders.
He has ordered the Arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Arrow, we must increase our strength to stage our coup. Drum up some support from the layabouts at the West Market. Archers are needed in force. We need them to man those new springolds you're so enamored with. I will return when you send word of your success. Compass. Alright, well. Looks like we've learned all we can here. Time to head back.
Go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in Lunden.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
That doesn't sound nice.
The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in Lunden.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stowe, I will catch you at the western market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I heard the Gyldan Sparrow was carrying more in candies and spice from Aksum. He had a hefty necklace in there too.
Makes sense as to why the compass would send the whole boat into the drink then. Bloody shame.
Worth a pretty penny.
This harbor houses sunken treasure?
Yeah, the current's too strong to pull the wreck out, so we're left to lament the loss. You interested?
I am a strong
I
swimmer.
might be.
I fear no cold, current, or dringer of the deep.
Then by all means. We can scrape together a reward fit for the cargo's rescue.
I found a message in a bottle. It looks like the treasure was eaten by fish. One chest with treasure, another with this bottled message. I wonder if it has preserved its message.
Alright, well. Sure, why not? Let's take a dive and see what we can find. Are there multiple wrecks, or? What?
A message in a bottle?
Oh.
Ah, wise. Hid a necklace in a cow's stomach. Guess you'll have to go fishing for the rest of the treasure. A message in a bottle?
In a cow's stomach. Like, down here? Like, or... Are there cows down here? Do I have this message in a bottle? Maybe I can read it? Where would it even be? I don't know. Hold on, let me quickly look this up. I'll try to see what I'm missing here. It's this one, I guess. Last flight of the Gyldan Sparrow. Okay, this is what the note says. Compass keeps taking too healthy a share of my wares. Watch the bastard try to take my coin when they're stuffed inside a cow's stomach. Oh, okay. So it's okay, so we literally have to go fishing for it. Like with a fishing line. Okay.
Lots of hungry fish.
And I guess eventually we'll find a fish that has the treasure inside of it. Necklace or whatever. Sure. Seems like a good way to waste my time.
Come now, scaled cowards. Pull on my line.
Pull my finger.
Slippery bastards. Must be the necklace. That is a lot of silver. Why shouldn't I keep it?
Alright.
I have the treasure you seek.
Do you? Please, give it here then.
I found this necklace in the guts of a fish, but I could not get rid of the smell.
Even reeking of fish, this is priceless. Many thanks.
Yep. You're welcome. So, about that reward. Wait, come back. You said you would scrape up a reward. What? Hey, where are you going? You gotta be kidding me. Ripped off by peasants. Unbelievable. What does the world come to? No.
If I find one crack, that statue is as fragile as the rest of my collection and costs more than the hovel you call a home.
Just a clay man with his cock out, you nutter.
I have a friend who needs that little Roman man you have. Octavian of London.
I've a guess who your friend is. And no, Osbert cannot have his greasy pedestrian fingers on something so exquisite.
Osbert?
Oh, that is delicious. Yes, Osbert. A name fit for a poor failure. It'll cost a cow's weight in silver to get it in his hands.
Alright, fair enough.
I'll give you the filthy silver.
Oh, that is... Thank you. Well, I should hope so. You may take the Legionnaire.
Thanks very much.
I'll have to take this back to Osbert.
Osbert was notably absent from the forum assembly. For once, I was able to discuss my theses without his foul stench invading my news. Perhaps the ordeal with the helmet has finally taught him that only men of culture can become exalted by a love of Rome. Okay then. Well, we've got it. Better be grateful. Fuck is this? It's terrible. It's the worst event to happen in the days of mankind. The Glee men have broken their bonds of friendship and composition. I heard that it was all the fault of that wicked Ostrid. She made her way among their numbers and turned Sinewolf, Kindwolf, and Esane upon each other like wild dogs. I can only drown myself in woe and hope for more blessed music-filled days. What? Someone die here? What's going on?
Need to get on the other side.
What's all that ruckus? There we go. Okay. There's just treasure here. Is there something that I'm supposed to do? Something that's supposed to happen? Oh, hold on. What's this? Yeah, world Word is that Sign-Wolf ran afoul of the guards and now croons from his cell. Someone thought they saw Kit, but it was just some nun taking alms for the church. He's saying still playing venues near Lunden, which cities have been saying her new stuff is mushy rubbish. Okay. Am I supposed to find these fine gentlemen on my own? How am I supposed to do that? I don't even know where to start. I guess temple. Lunden Witch and the fort. Maybe the fort is where they take prisoners. Could be the fort or the garrison. Let's see here. Ah, here we go.
I should not be seen in this area.
Cripplegate.
I cannot thank you enough, friend.
What's drawn up his eye there?
Alright. Come on, out you go, people. Come on. Let's get a move on.
Hey, what's going on?
You too.
You
Sign-Wolf.
with the terms of your captivity.
If love be a crime, then yes, I do. But I'm only guilty of such a boon. Me, Keener Wolf of the Gleeman.
I see. And whose wife did you bet?
Oh, the guard captains and the alewife Luger.
Oh.
And Ezenay's muse. But
What?
who am I to deny women my company?
A scoundrel and a poor friend.
That may be so, but this scoundrel will play naught but the sweetest music for his freedom. You understand? I, Keener Wolf, have been freed from my bondage.
Unfortunately.
And in your debt.
Make good use of your freedom, then. Apologize to your friends and stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Alright, who's next? Oh, the cathedral, of course. Yeah. That probably makes more sense. Okay. So next person has been reportedly spotted in near the cathedral. She may have become a nun now, I guess. That's something to look into. Hello? Anybody home? Someone up there?
Fingers. God has saved me from broken fingers.
Oh. Hello there. You must be Kit. Don't ask me how I know that.
I have never seen a nun play such an instrument.
I learned the tile harper from church. I used it for coin. Turned away from God to a life of sin. The Gleeman, we were called. The finest bards in all London. Our music moved statues to tears, but no more. The Lord demanded I return to the fold. I begged Izane to join me, but she still toils with devil and drink. Music and dice have led her astray. She and that Kine wolf. All my financial woes stem from their greedy shenanigans.
You have debts, you mean? Large enough to send you into hiding.
How dare you imply that I hide behind my cloth from men who would break my instruments for a mere 50 silver?
I would never imply such a thing. But, on another topic, here's some 50 silver.
50 silver I can cover. But for that sum, I want to hear the Gleeman perform together. One last time.
Oh, you are temptation-wrapped redemption, stranger. I have missed the dice dearly. Perhaps God has other plans.
Come here now.
Exactly. Now you go out there and make God happy. Alright. Finally, London Witch. Alright, London Witch. Now we just have to find a drunk by the name of Isane or something. This is London Witch Abbey, but I mean, same thing, isn't it? Should think so. Just gotta find the nearest alehouse, and we might find her. Maybe. Theoretically.
I fear death.
No, there's no sign of her.
Oh, Ostrid. My Ostrid.
Oh. Ah. There you are. You okay there, friend?
This is not the first time I've heard a skald sing through tears.
It's my beloved Ostrid. She loves me no more. Thus my quill stays dry. No poetry falling from its once proud beak.
Can you only write verse when you're in love?
Surely. I've not written a ballad about God since I was a girl. Only love moves my heart.
Some of the best verses I've ever heard were thrown in battles of wit and rhyme, not lovesick crowing.
Oh. I have never seen such a battle. Please, enlighten me.
In our battles for glory and blood, we do sing, and give praise to the High One, for Odin is king. And we beg that the High One will give us his nod, that we someday might dine alongside our war god.
Yes. Yes, I see the bricks of this verse. Fight, night, brawl, Valhalla... No. Odin's Hall. Get me my quill.
I should like to hear what music you write. Will you perform it somewhere?
If I can get Keener Wolf's bastardly face to help me with this meter. But you will have my thanks in this performance regardless.
Alright. Look forward to it.
Isane, Kit, and Keener Wolf. That is all the Gleeman. Now we'll see if they play the square.
Gleeman, Gleeman, Gleeman.
One, come on! Friends, fans, lovers! You demanded our reunion, and thus God has gifted our merry trio with just such an assembly!
With fresh poems bestowed on me by a new muse. One with a heart of a warrior and eyes of frost.
And 2, 3.
material doesn't hold
Nearly
a flame
friends
to the
fighters.
intensity
Come
of
one
his
and
on his
come all.
Odor.
Maybe meet up once more inside Odin's great hall.
Is that it? Is that the whole song? That's all they bothered to record, anyway. What? Where is it? Where is the poem? I put it right here. What? You kidding me? Where'd it go? The game just told me that I had it. Where'd it go? What? Another scam? Are you kidding me? Unless it's a weapon. No? Okay. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Our work is done here.
Anyone? I'm stuck! Oh, Burry's balls. That is foul.
What? Oh, the barrels? Oh, okay. Well, let's not do that anymore. Okay. Who's that behind there?
Anyone? I'm stuck!
How the hell do you get yourself stuck? Oh, come on. That was so far away. Alright, alright. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Anyone? I'm stuck!
Hold on, just hold on a minute. We'll get you out of there in no time. How the hell did you manage to get yourself stuck like that? That's what I want to know.
I'm stuck!
Alright, you're free.
I hear you. What is wrong?
Thank the gods! I wanted to get the new shipment done early, and accidentally boxed myself in.
If that is all, I can get you out.
Not so fast. Avoid breaking the jars.
Um,
It's delicious, but smells like a sun-soaked fish barge.
Right.
Please,
About
make a path
that.
through the jars so I can get out. And don't break any. The smell is awful.
Well, would you believe me if I told you that all of these jars were broken by the time I got here? Sir? Sir, would you care to follow me? Laborers needed. We have need of halemen and women for our warehouse. Each laborer will be compensated with 50 silver a week and 2 free bottles of garum. Yeah.
Thank the gods you've unblocked me.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Remember that. Remember who helped you. Before you get temperamental.
You've given me my freedom, but at great cost.
Yeah.
Still, you have my thanks.
You're welcome, friend.
Is this the Leech's work?
Yeah. New corpses every day.
How many bodies is that now?
A score have been uncovered. Definitely the Leech's work.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
Must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank, Vinner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here. Heard from Stowe yet? About the arrow?
The Leech is my focus just now. Does something worry you?
Ah, no, just checking up on the old Sparrow heart.
You two are close, like brothers.
Yeah. Close like brothers, you could say.
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Kida. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
A smith, you say?
She works for a blacksmith. Do you know where?
Never told me his name, nor where he hammers. Tight-lipped about everything, the stubborn girl. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst. In London, you must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That is a good place to start. Thank you, Gyldan.
A shady smith, a missing child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor,
Yeah.
drop your guard around these docks.
Do I look like one who could?
Exactly. Alright. Under the London Bridge.
Aid me.
Yep.
Be my eyes.
That's the one. Alright. So now we gotta get below and find a little crate to hide behind. There we go. Like that. Perfect. Let's see who shows up.
Best follow him. See where this leads.
Didn't he leave something here? Maybe he took something. Oh. He's running. He's running.
Can't this clod walk any faster?
And he's moving again. And he's moving, moving. And there he goes. And he's back to normal speed again.
Careful now.
That's right, he didn't see anything. Keep going. Don't pretend like you have a control on this. You don't know nothing, friend. Best you remember that. Oh!
Is this the place? Or... no, just meandering.
Ah, here we go. This must be it.
Guards here are vigilant.
Greetings. Like a word with your manager, please. No, there will be no bells rung. Not today.
Gods curse you!
Who said that?
We're under attack! To arms! To arms!
Excuse me, sir. A quick word, if you please.
You got the purse, I'm old. Huh? Who the fuck are you?
A friend.
I'm a friend, Doya. Your money's with your lad.
What have you to do with him?
I'm keeping him safe. Had a fear he was being followed.
Tch, I knew he was soft. Not like my other girl. She was hard as hog's breath, that one.
What happened to her?
Fell ill a few days back. So I sent her to good Sister Frideswith. Healer in town.
Sister Frideswith.
Oh, yeah.
Broken bones, a boil on your bum, or too much birth blood? She'll mend you quick.
She would need a broad set of tools for such work.
She would, and she has it. Comes to me for all her wants, and I craft for her what she needs.
Not anymore, you don't.
Sit all down. Blacksmith. Your smithing days are over.
This is where the Leech dissects her prey.
There she is.
You choose them! Target practice!
Frideswith.
Alright. And... down you go, sister. You have leashed your last.
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That is enough.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
We collect, dear sister. You and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research, but not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break, so difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Frideswith. Perfect as we are.
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it, would you?
Sus. Your research? Huh. No? I guess that's the end of that.
It is done.
Ah, the Leech is bled out. And did you catch her name?
A nun, name of Frideswith.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended the broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Frideswith. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. The sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
And how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a madwoman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
Well, it won't do the damage she's done. So, why not keep it?
It has cures for everything, from boils to broken bones. It is worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield. Her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life. But their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broga.
Alright.
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you
Hello?
can set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. You and Erke found the identity of the Leech.
Some holy healer. She was called Frideswith. Had an appetite for eyes.
If this Odor can corrupt Lunden's favored saint, what hope do we have?
In Neushed about the arrow and recruits.
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the Arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I will sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
He's an alright fellow, I suppose. Why?
You suspect him of something?
I don't know. Whoever killed Trigo was a close friend, and it was Erke who found the body. I know Erke so well, and I can't bear to think he'd do something so vile. But...
Then do not. Wait for proof before you condemn your friend.
Ah, forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long, fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you could not shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
It is not good to attach yourself to any one person. Be your own man. Forge your own path.
I should. I know.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
So... Alright, fine. I guess I'll put my cloak on. Where am I supposed to get a coin from?
You got a coin? Show me. Is that for the archery contest?
Keep off. This is my coin, my shot. You want one? You talk to my mate Hussa, and he'll point you through.
We heard the take for this job is 3 stubs of silver a month. Is that true?
No. And they pay you more if you drag your brothers into it. Hussa's earned a fortune skimming the docks of London. Begone! You reek of someplace else.
I have a bow and a buddy ready to serve the arrow. So why turn away the sharpest eye in Britain?
I haven't come this far trusting any old sellsword on the street. How do I know you aren't some rat looking to sink our ship?
I would never. A mutual friend sent me.
Did he now? And what's our common friend's name?
Hussa sent me. Your man in London, Leech.
Hussa did? Well, he's a keen one, all right. Has a good eye for soldiers. But do you align with our values? What think you of Outlanders?
I don't know.
Outlanders bring exotic riches. Spices, silks, and gems. They are the wealth of port cities.
I've no quarrel with them dumping their trade. But they should leave after. London for Londoners!
Wrong answer. I need to find another way to get the coin.
Maybe old fruit cheek has fixed my mail.
Some of these men have pocketed their coin already. But which? Ignore your purses, lads.
There we go. What? I only get one try? Just because I didn't read this dumbass note? Give me a break. Alright, there you go. Now we have the secret recipe.
Begone! You reek of something. Bow and a buddy. How do I know?
I would never.
Did? Who's but?
I'm not fond of too many outlanders in one place. I never want to be in the minority.
Exactly. They must not replace us. Yow! You know exactly what we're about. Take this coin. It will give you entry at the Colosseum. Welcome to the Arrow's kinship. With lurk, you will gain rank.
Thanks, man. Looking forward to it. Excuse me there.
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You are looking for skilled archers, and now you have found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
I've had enough practice. Let us begin.
Let's get the show on the road.
Get ready.
Go on then.
It's a simple contest here. Hit all targets true. Here's the new competitor. On Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Sayed. All right, take your mark. Hook set. Arrows not. Fire! Odin speared. Did you see that? Incredible! We are halfway down the sand. Eivor leads to victory!
That's right.
That's deadly aim you have. Best I've seen for some time. Well shot! You have earned your place at the Arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you.
Alright.
Arrow is making his speech at the Imperial Arch. On your way now.
Imperial Arch. Got it. Hello.
Are you Husa?
Yeah. And who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
Okay. Keep still. Got it. Yeah, I think I can do that.
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect his reeves to guide us? Some arsed halfwits let Trigger die. They think we're safe. But our governor knew. He confided in me his real plans to protect London. The drunken Danes of Northumbria polluting the north. Alfred and his men of Wessex rallying to the south. Of all this, Trigger said, Havgos, what we need now are strong borders and stronger soldiers. Today, I honor that wish. I present to you, good people of London, our new elite archery force. These elite archers will be stationed with our springers, ready to attack invaders by land or by water. And further, until these storms of accusations clear, I will take Trigger's place at the head of our fair city. Not that I could replace him, for Trigger was a pillar of steel. But I can try. Let me be your arrow. Let me point a true way forward.
How about... no.
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook, set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself. Justify all you want. You're just a king-killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
Oh. What's this? Another coin? Oh, hello. Wasn't me, officer. Alright. I'm done here. Time for me to return. There you are.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
Yeah.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear, if you would like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw Lunden as a kiln of rage. To harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot. But from many, it is a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true. And it is cold comfort when glory has the taste of your family's blood. 2 targets down. Only the compass remains. If it were my men killed, I would be on my way to London now.
The compass will come, and we must be ready. Expecting the worst.
I do not want anyone catching me off guard. Could we take the fight to him?
There may be a way. Let's regroup in the church when you've had time to rest, Broga.
Alright.
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we didn't see you enter.
So, anyways, like I was saying.
Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Avgos and Friswith have angered many.
Let us hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
I don't see why not.
Let us go over all that has happened up till now.
Triga was killed and dismembered by men who worked for him. Men he trusted. Avgos, the Arrow. Our brother-in-arms. He wanted Lunden for the Order.
And the good sister. That's another knife to the back. London's saint. Sister Friswith. She was the Leech and the city was her meat market. Your bishop has already issued an apology on behalf of the church.
It is time we focused on the compass, gather all we know, and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
We let fly the feathered dart, cut raven ink from a cowering quill. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the river rep to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, well. This one's got the gift of Odin's meat.
What is on your minds, though?
We know the Compass is a sailor. A captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the Leech and the arrow, you'll want to hit back. But we can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeds!
Oh.
We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
The tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up! You find a way out!
Okay. I mean, the building... You know the building isn't made of wood, right?
Eivor! Make for the steeple!
The yard's still spun for us, my stone. We've many years yet. Come on!
Oh. Right. Well, that's not good. What is wrong with you? Come on, get to the top. Stop wasting my time. There we go. Oh. Uh-huh. Where's all that coming from? Alright, relax. You're both free now.
That's the lot of them. Let's get clear of this inferno.
Yep. Well, we got what we wanted. Compass has revealed himself.
I had a view of the city from the roof. There's a new flotilla in the harbor.
The Compass.
Bastard.
Yeah.
We commandeered the Springwoods at Avgosport. We could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
Let us focus on the Compass. Kill him and the battle's won.
I can lead you straight to him. Through the reeds, like Stowe's Moses. Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide our swords and cover our backs.
Yep.
Be reckless, little boys.
I'll see you when it's done, Erke. Count on it.
Let's do this.
Follow me. I know the path straight to the docks. We'll be able to flank them.
Alright. Hey, you got parkour skills too, huh? That's pretty neat.
Let's go. This way! The docks are burnt! Take this path. You'll avoid most attacks. I'll give you cover when I can.
Alright then.
This is the compass. Large enough to hold an ocean.
The same disease. Damn coward! Come, brothers. Let's end this.
There we go. I'll cover myself. Alright. Now where were we? There we go.
Burning to ash what you cannot possess, that is a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned. I have finished my work in London. That is enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny boats can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
Huh. Well, that's the end of that, I guess. London, for now, is out of the Order's reach. But the compass does bring up an interesting topic. Who's gonna rule over London now?
There you are. The drinker we must thank for our good fortune.
Yeah.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood, more stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to Lunden in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven perch. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I'm touched, Erke. I will carry it with pride.
Alright then. And so, another city is saved. And another alliance forged.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Hatham, there you are.
The Order has been purged from London. For now, they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a
What do you
city
mean?
under Norse control. I should have less problems finding allies there.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Randvi when you wish to travel there. Do you need something?
Alright. I'll see what I can do. Here we go.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
Another one? You are certainly proficient. As a token of my gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you. I expect there are yet more to claim.
Yeah. Well,
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
That's it for now then. See you around, friend. Hello again, Octavian. Or should I say, Osbert?
Octavian, I have something that may interest you. Maximilian sends his regards.
What? He gave this to you?
That's
That
right.
perfect little wretch. How did he bring himself to part with it?
Ask no questions, hear no lies. I only hope you enjoy it, and that neither of us have to see that man again.
Oh, thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
I must take my leave. So long.
Ballet!
So, alright. Well, that was worth it. 130 silver down the drain. Just for a quick thank you and see you later. I didn't even get any XP from that, did I? Did I? I don't know. Alright. Time to report to Randvi.
Lunden is with us, and cleansed of the Order.
Good. Hytham will be pleased.
I should talk to Hytham.
Cool. Oh. Okay, I guess I did things out of order. Alright, well, before we leave.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay. So now, on top of Scarropshire and Snottinghamshire, we have Jorvik. 190 power, 130 power, 250. Okay, well, I know where to go next then. Scarropshire.
So Ceolbert has traveled to Shropshire.
He has, into a
Shropshire.
difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rodri, King of the Britons. Ceolbert hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Ceolbert can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance.
Alright, say no more then. Shropshire, here we come.
I will make my way to Shropshire.
I am relieved. He and Eivor should be in Quatford just now. You will find it along the Effen Hafun River.
If Eivor is with him, I will certainly be needed.
Alright. Until then.